Okay, people, if you wanted to use the WhatsApp web when it won't connect, well, the process actually is not that hard. So the first thing is that the phone to web sync is checked. My first and most easiest way to make the actual connection is that I needed to make sure that the step one and the most common point of failure, your mobile device connection, even though WhatsApp now supports the multi-device connectivity, the browser still needs a clean linked end decision for the actual account. So check your phone. Open your mobile, WhatsApp, and make sure that you can actually send and receive a message to them. If your phone is into a weak Wi-Fi signal or stuck switching between cellular data towers, your browser connection will constantly time it out. So you want to turn your phone airplane mode on for 5 seconds and turn it off. So let your network reconnect and then hit refresh to your computer screen. Then you can try to make the actual connection once again. You're going to clear the browser side data once you are directly inside here. So if you go to the actual site settings, you want to look out for the element that says cookies and site data that sometimes you can be finding out directly inside your in this case I believe the history element. We're going to just look out for cookies. Here we go, delete the browsing data. And here you want to delete, if you want to delete the browsing, that's fine. But usually what I do is to clear at least, for example, the cookies and clear the actual data and the other side, cache and all of that. Go for the element that says from last 15 minutes, go from more and all the time. As you can see, there's a lot of cached images and stuff that you can just delete right away. Delete from the actual device, head back directly into WhatsApp and try this again. If this one actually works or still refuses to bypass the loading screen, you need it, of course, to make the hard reset into the encryption key by unlinking the actual session, cut it out, and then try to link an actual device once again so we can scan the refreshed QR code on the computer monitor, unlink the force by completing the data resynchronization, which bypasses almost every common software freezes. So there we go. The last solution that I can give you is that sometimes if you have directly inside here a VPN, which sometimes almost everybody does, you want it, of course, to delete that VPN or let's say turn it off when you make the actual connection between WhatsApp, because sometimes it just won't work, right? So take your time to take that information and just go back directly into WhatsApp. And if you have the actual chance to download out the application of WhatsApp instead of using the WhatsApp web, I can recommend you to focus into that because it's a little bit much more faster to use. So if you have any questions, guys, you can let me know into the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you want to see more great tools like this, thank you so much for watching, guys. And well, hopefully with all this being said, we can see you all next time.